Please let me
Now
say. Hey, I found some great intel. This time it's bullying by a Kosei student they call a queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. Kinda like the M in S and M. That's horrible. It makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she's an S as an initial. Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully you don't end up an M.
Hey!
What did he mean by S and M? Those are shirt sizes, right? Is it the size of clothes? Anyway, it seems like she's a worthy target. Let's find the time to consult the others at the hideout. Sadism is just a sign of love. I am going to save my game. What is this? Oh, it's the doctor. How's your studying coming along for your exams? By the way, I have a new medicine ready. I want to test it on you as soon as possible. Could you stop by, my little guinea pig? Woo! Decide later. Hold on. Different request. This isn't actually a request from a fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something on the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. Right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's being falsely accused of stealing money from the store, and now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. I think that's like around $500. 50,000 yen. Yeah, this guy's like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And while I did some research into the store online, according to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some of the other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help this student. So the manager himself is taking the money and then blackmailing the kid to pay him for it. That's a dirty trick. Let's talk about it at the hideout when we have the chance, okay? So, holy smokes. I'm not going to name the store, but there was a store oh man, I got a sneeze coming on. No. Alright, so there was a store I worked for, a couple years back. God, how long ago was it? It was years back. It's raining, so as much as I want to hang out with some people. So I guess I'll just continue with my story. It's basically exactly the way this phone call laid it out. I worked the cash register, and when we closed down our till or whatever, the manager would take the till from me and go to the back room where the door would be closed.
Nice.
And then the manager would come out from behind the door and tell me that my till wasn't accurate, and then have me go back there with the manager to count it with them. But the thing was, right, the very next day, because I was off by, I forget, it was like I was off by $5 the first day, and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe I did make a mistake. So the very next day I was put in charge of the cash register. I was very meticulous about counting down the money. I counted it out very clearly. There were enough cash transactions that I was like, okay, the till should be perfect. I counted down the till before I handed it to the manager, and the manager took it behind the door, came back and told me to come back with them, counted it down with them. I was off by $50. This time I got a write-up, because the first time I was just given a warning. The same thing happened the very next other day where I was off by $200. And this time I got another write-up, and she told me if I meant to keep that genderless, but anyway, she told me that if I was off one more time that I would lose my job, and, you know, etc., etc., etc. I put in my notice and quit promptly. And the thing that I said to them as I was closing down was that, like, I didn't call them out on it, but I said, I don't understand why you would keep putting someone in charge of the till who was off by, you know, so much money. And there was no response out of her, just like the blankest stare at me. And that was that. It's an experience I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. Anyways. You changed your uniform, huh? That time of year already? You don't look half bad. Hard to tell you've got a criminal record. You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? Miss Honor Student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Although to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. The duty rests on your broad shoulders, Akio. Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji, too. Why you gotta single me out? The others kind of overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too. Make sure you're careful, okay?
Hey!
I wonder if that Yoshida guy's... Oh, no, I know, you want me to. It's Monday, I could totally be going to the bathhouse, which I think I'm gonna do. I know this is... You know... No, you know what? I can't be doing this. If this was my game file, I just realized I only have one more month to really show you guys this game. Don't be alarmed, guys. This was recorded before Atlas's retractment on what they said about showing information past a certain date. So, don't... there will be more Let's Play. I just wanted to remind everyone that this was recorded before that. If this was my game file, I would definitely make sure to do every special. But now that I think about it, I really need to do this for you guys, and maybe on a second playthrough for myself, I'll do things the way I want to.
You got time right now?
But his bond won't deepen.
Next time.
So in that case, I will just go ahead and go straight to the Station Square. That's where I want to go.
Everyone.
Most of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagacho. Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills, you should make use of them when you negotiate with shadows. Good idea. Right? You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches. Why? I want to do what you do. Love to help you, though. How should I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
I mean, relocation, because this isn't a good spot, but the thing is that shows weakness. Leaving them be might be technically the best option, but mediate means to basically, act on what you're saying. So I think it's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Well, the fighting ended.
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past.
Ah.
I've gone and done it again.
Aren't you going to get mad?
I can't do that in my situation, regardless. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes.
He says accused. Did he actually do it?
Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Sure.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything.
I feel that people who fail a lot in life are some of the best people to learn from. The more someone's been through problems and troubles, the more experience they get out of that. When you always win and succeed in life, I don't think you really learn that much. It's really failure that really grows who you are.
The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I made a deal with Yoshida. I mean, can you really call this guy an accomplice?
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I mean...
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new
God,
thou.
the thing I have a question about is like...
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains
Maybe
of
at
captivity.
like the final bond,
With the
we
birth of the
explain
sun persona, I have
what's going
obtained
on
wings of blessing that shall lead
to
to
the
freedom and
people
new power.
that I'm making bonds with. That would make more sense why they would be suddenly accomplices. But if you don't max out their bond, I don't think they're accomplices. Not like all of these guys.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. Well then,
What a nice
I shall
man.
see you again soon.
Do Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever sent that calling card? I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Want to go grab some coffee? Some idiot leaked pictures again? Some of the writing on, like, the Anon's writing is hilarious to me.
I'm hot.
Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey!
Students getting scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. What?
Right?
What's this? A request to the student body. It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
Right?
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa? I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it. Man, these students don't want to talk to anybody as it is.
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, we are easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which you all know well. It is called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Hokura-kun, look at this picture.
Give it a try.
What are red king crabs most biologically close to? Most biologically close to. It's not shrimp. I don't know what a I think I've seen a sunfish and it doesn't look like that. So, there's no, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and guess spiders because it has like some features of a spider, but like I don't think it's a hermit crab. It might be a hermit crab, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna guess spiders because it's crazy.
That's a shame.
Hermit crabs, okay. Oh. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but only red king crabs have only 4. I see, okay. Their directions of the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but a red kings do not. Duh, I mean, yeah. Oh god, I knew it wasn't the first two though. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge of LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we go get sushi for our next celebration? I mean, we can. Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're Phantom Thieves. You're right. I must agree. What good would come of telling people our identities? Maybe they'd start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure people out there will understand. Ugh, I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. I love how much he wants to be praised by the world. President? What is the meaning of that posting? Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something. What? They have dirt on me and they're demanding money. I can't go to the police. What should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya? So there are even victims at our school. What should we do? This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this? Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being. If you say so. My apologies for the confusion.
Well...
Don't worry, I'll do something about all of this.
Hey!
If we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first we need to find a new target. I hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? Just forget about it. Hearing that just makes it bother me even more. Anyway, I heard they've been running away without leaving a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now. Sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for more details people might know. Man, being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. But we don't really have any info. We just have to wait for Mishima for a more solid lead.
Hey!
Aren't you going to do anything about Kawakami? It sounded like she was in trouble. Is Kawakami the teacher? Oh man, everybody wants to hang out. Alright, let's see who is ready to rank up. I know it's raining, but I promised you guys I would hang out.
Yo.
Oh, it's gonna get stronger, so let's do that. Let's hang out with him. It's a gym over in Shibuya. Pretty damn cheap,
Wanna
too.
get going?
Come on, I'll show you the way. The rain stopped.
This has gotta be
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay-per-visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or anything. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they've got tons of variety. Plus, it's damn cheap. Totally worth, even without a pool or hot tub. Oh yeah, you bring your stuff? A towel? Nah, they'll lend you one of them. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. There's no way I'm gonna let you use mine. I don't want him! Anyways, let's head in. I don't want your undies. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto? Or Sakamoto?
Whoa.
Ikeda-senpai, good morning. Don't you mean good morning? You're as eloquent as ever, Sakamoto. Heck yeah, man, I've been studying my words and shit. Of course you have. You don't need to call me senpai anymore. I'm already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? Him? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh? Odd. The rumors got even as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're gonna let Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor. Huh? Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yup, the one who is basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is? You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. Do you want to rejoin? I don't know. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Naoka and the others can start training again, but I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then he'd be a huge kiss-ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. Alright. Nice. And it's just a basic
Alright.
XP boost. Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, let's see if I can go to... talk to... this guy. What?
Everyone. I shall ask you again another time.
What? Okay. It said that there's hold on. It says there's an Arcana here somewhere to hang out with. Okay, I have to find them. Also, Risei! Oh my gosh, not Risei. No. Switch to Risei. Risei, could you come up, please? Thank you. Oh yes, that's so amazing. Okay. Back to trying to locate wherever this Arcana might be.
Again.
You know what? I wonder if it's the Velvet Room because I've done enough. Maybe Igor has the level up.
Hey, inmate!
I hear an organization based out of Shibuya has suddenly started making some moves. Have you noticed anything? Come to think of it, a bunch of punks showed up after lunch and started talking to kids. So the rumor seems to be true. This is actually an interesting one, too. Oh, I thought she would definitely be the one.
Oh? Are you stupid?
I thought she would be the information I was looking for. I have no idea where this confidant is supposed to be. I've definitely searched everywhere I can look for in Shibuya. Like, it says that there's somebody who should be here to hang out with, but I can't find them for the life of me. So, I guess I'll go to, I think, the beef bowl shop? Do they run? Oh no, it's the burger. The Big Bang Burger has that challenge that's cheap at night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge. It's your first time, yes? Your starting rank will be 3rd mate. Thus, your aim will be the Comet Burger.
For real?
This was a lot bigger than I was expecting. This burger is voluminous as soaring comet burning in the sky. It will not be overcome easily. But you should conquer this challenge. You'll be awarded an extravagant prize. Oh, a prize would be great. Good luck, Akio.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go! This is a tough battle. It looks good, but it's so big. I somehow ate the whole thing.
Hey, wait!
You did it!
Congratulations!
Congratulations on completing this challenge! Since you managed to extinguish the Comet Burger, I present you the 2nd Mate Badge. New challenges will await you now that you've become a 2nd Mate.
Please come
I look
again.
forward to your next attempt at our challenge.
I see.
Took that Comet Burger down. You were so admirable, taking on that daunting task with the intense level of courage. Only one? Looks.
All right.
Your pace, your strategy of using well-timed drinks, and just the spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect.
All right.
Whoa. Oh, it boosts all kinds of stats.
All right.
Whoa.
All right.
Wanna
Come on,
head
we
back?
should head home. I'm full from just watching you. That was really good. Getting 4 skill ups off of a single burger. I heard there's a forum about the Phantom Thieves. Oh, I've seen him on TV. He's famous, but he still rides the train like everyone else. Hey, isn't that detective? Phantom Thieves are kind of cool, huh?
What do you think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to Madarame exhibit, do you think?
I was wondering about
I
that.
think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are saying that the Phantom Thieves are behind this.
Well, that's not
There's
good.
already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it. I can't believe there
so
are
cool.
real-life superheroes. If it's happened twice, it'll probably happen again. Can't wait to see who's next. Even if I was a skeptical person on the matter, I think if it happened 3 times, honestly, if it happened 3 times, I would be a believer in something. So you have your social studies trip tomorrow. It's a good chance to think about your future. Be sure you're paying attention. You better not make a ruckus, am I clear? It will reflect poorly on our school. There's a group going to the television studio this year, correct? Pulchra, here's a question for you.
What's the answer?
With the advent of color TV, something else started appearing in color. Do you know what it is? Movies? The rest of these things.
Memorize this.
Dreams? What? The correct answer is dreams. Before, people's dreams were in black and white, but research shows that once color broadcast became the norm, most dreams started being in color. What's fascinating is that people see the world in color regardless of TV's existence. Whoa, I didn't know that. You know, okay, so there's one thing I was going to say. I'm going to pick movies because that seems sensible, but like my wild guess would have been for dreams, because when I played, which was it? Was it Fallout 3 or something like that? there was this time where you get like put into a dream or whatever, and everything goes into black and white. And I was going to say that like maybe back in the day people dreamed in black and white, and that would explain why Fallout had like that old-timey black and white dream. I didn't realize that was the case. It's strange that our dreams have been in black and white until the TV's inception. I didn't know that. I'm not old enough to know that by like just knowing, but huh. This makes me want to ask like older people if they remember their dreams being in black and white. In the future, if 3D televisions become normal and let us sense flavor, smell, and heat, then dreams might become indistinguishable from reality. That's crazy! That sounds so far-fetched, but it could be true.
That's incredible.
Dreams with flavor, I could get behind that. Holy smokes. That would be amazing.
Hey.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzui-san. I heard Principal Kobakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. But he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet. Am I gonna stop the principal?
Unbelievable.
That's the worst. So what's he using Nijima for? Blah. Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? She acts all noble about it too. Nijima-senpai knew. I think that's jumping to conclusions. What is the meaning of this, Princess Kobakaya? Why did you post that notice? It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into? Nothing yet. I'll pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shujin who are being threatened by a criminal organization.
What?
A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure. Isn't that some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There's still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
No,
but we received a request for help. I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you need to act on your own.
What?
Sir? Are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well. Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. The criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves. But that's absurd! So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble? Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint. Are we gonna stop the principal next? Is that our goal? I mean, can you really call this guy an accomplice?
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I mean...